This is my second chance bracket. Let's stop diddly-daddling. Let's go into the East region. Give me UConn, the Huskies to win. Then Illinois versus Iowa State. I like Illinois. I think their offense is going to do more than enough to beat Iowa State. But I think if a team's going to repeat, it's going to be the UConn Huskies. I think they are getting to the Final Four. Then we've got Houston and Duke in the South region. Duke looked great against James Madison. Houston had a tough test against a solid-looking A&M team. They've had some solid games. I like Houston. A little bit chalk. I just don't think Duke is better than Houston. And then we've got NC State versus Marquette. I think the Big East is pissed. I think Marquette wants to try to prove. Shaka Smart wants to prove he could get back to a deep run into the playoffs. So give me Houston. And then give me Houston over Marquette. I think it's going to be a fun game to watch. Two great, solid, aggressive defenses. But I like the Cougars in this one. Then into the West region, North Carolina versus Alabama. Alabama basically doesn't play defense, so that's why I like North Carolina to win that. Alabama, again, they could definitely outscore North Carolina, but they are going to have to get into a shootout and outscore them. I don't think they do it. Give me North Carolina. Then Arizona versus Clemson. I like Arizona and the Wildcats to beat North Carolina, and then I like Arizona to make it down to Glendale, Arizona for the national championship. Then in the Midwest, I like Purdue to win, and I like Creighton to win. Creighton's, they looked a little sheepish against Oregon, but I think they will settle in this game in Detroit, and they will beat Tennessee. I think Purdue will beat Gonzaga, and then I think Creighton will beat Purdue. Funny enough, this was actually my Final Four on the very first bracket I made based on the reaction to what I saw. Like, very first bracket, first day, this is what my Final Four was, and it still is. Obviously, I've made brackets since, and I've changed my mind and went with upsets, but yeah. Then give me UConn, give me Houston. I think they are the two best teams. I could see Purdue in here as well, but I think Creighton can shoot, and if a team's going to beat them in the Midwest region, I think all of them can. I do like Creighton to get hot. Then give me UConn, and total points, give me 142. So there's my winner, the UConn Huskies.